Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ala. Today I wanted to do a fun video with a different kind of style of makeup that I don't usually do, but I've always loved and admired. One of my favorite TV shows has always been Downton Abbey, and the minimalist makeup, the natural makeup look that all the characters have is just so beautiful, something to admire. It's almost like the makeup is minimally there to just enhance the natural beauty of the characters and not to detract from the character, from personalities and anything else going on. So I wanted to sort of in my own version do a Downton Abbey look on myself. So I wanted to start off with a primer. This is the Ilia Base Face Milk. I'm just going to use it as a little bit of a hydrating primer and go from there. I just sort of added a few drops in my hand, and then I just grab it from my hand and apply it all over. It's very milky, very watery. Water is a little too thin. That's why I'm saying milky, because the consistency is just slightly thicker than water and no thicker than milk, basically. And I've been using it a few times and it's nice, but it sort of just dries and goes away. But maybe that, you know, it has its own place where it doesn't need to hang around forever. Now for the base, I do have a picture that I'm kind of going off of, and it's the character Mary, and she's the oldest sister in Downton Abbey. And I'm sort of just going off of her makeup look. For concealer, I'm going to use this Arnica concealer by Perez because it's not the most full coverage concealer in the picture, and in other pictures that I've seen, they don't have the fullest, most flawless faces. Like, their faces look pretty good. Like, there's not just acne everywhere or texture or whatever, but they're not like completely just perfectly airbrushed. And I like this Perez one because it kind of gives that effect where it wears away, and it's a more of a like a clean beauty concealer, but it's not super full coverage, so it'll give that appearance of your own skin coming through. And that's the idea in the Downton Abbey makeup. The time period is your own makeup, your own face comes through and your own face shines. And with that being said, there's still like a bit of a almost like a perfected look that they have. So I'm using the Haus Labs Foundation because it's thin enough that I can shear it out and you can still see your own skin through it, the foundation. So even though it has really excellent coverage, the idea is that it's perfected, but not perfect. So you can still see your face, your texture, your maybe freckles, moles, like these little things. And it just kind of gets rid of the redness, but you're not getting rid of your entire face and covering it up. Yep, for the base, that looks perfect to me. And I wanted to use, even though in the show, I'm sure that they're not using bronzer, but I just wanted to show this fair-skinned bronzer by the Sephora Collection brand. And it's so fair and so light, and it looks so natural that I thought it'd be nice for just a slight definition, just a little on like the perimeter of the face. And see, it like just barely gives a little bit of like the kiss of the sun on your face, because in the photo that I have here that I'll show you, the photo of Mary with Matthew, her husband, she has just the ever so slightly a little bit of the sun on her face because she doesn't just sit indoors all day long. This is the bronzer. It's the Sephora bronzer in matte, and it's 00 Sun Kissed Haze. And it's just so pretty. It's so subtle and really nice. Like, I definitely think this one is a really good olive skin bronzer. Just to give you an idea, because I'm always just looking for bronzers that look natural and really pretty for olive skin. So this is a nice one, and it's really cheap too. For lip liner, because in the photo she definitely has like some kind of berry toned lip liner, and I wanted to use a natural tone lip liner as well, a nude, and I'm going with the Sephora Collection Sink or Suede. There, it's just kind of a lip color. And for the color just on top, I was thinking of adding a bit of peachiness to sort of bring the lips to life and not look so matte. So I wanted to go with this Lisa Eldridge in Dance Card, and it's such a beautiful coral. In the photo, it looks like she has just a little bit of a dab of lipstick, some kind of corally peach just in the center. Nothing much, just a little bit to add some color. So I'll just leave it there for now. And I will go to the brows now, because her brows are pretty defined and they look really good. So I wanted to do the same. I'm going to use this RMS Beauty powder, and I'm just going to define the brow, under like the bottom of the brow. This is the Back to Brow powder in medium. To kind of finish off the brow look, I am going to use a tinted brow gel. This is the Kosas tinted brow gel, and I'm just gonna brush the brows and leave them there as the finished result. For blush, I am using this Makeup by Mario in Barely Blushing. I am going to add just the slightest bit of tint to the cheek. And I'm not going to use any highlight because this is already adding the dew and the gloss that I want on the cheeks. For the eyes, I am using this Ulta Beauty matte cream eyeshadow in Game Over. Mary has deeper set eyes, so she has like a natural shadow on her eyelid, and I'm just going to create a little bit of depth on my eye with this neutral eyeshadow. For the lower lash line, I thought I would use this e.l.f. stick. This is the No Budge shadow stick, and it's in the color Copper Chick, and it just adds a little bit of a shadow under the eye. It's not even really coppery. Kind of, for me and my skin color, it's a really good color, just as a bit of a darkness under the eyes so that I don't have too much of like a flat face going on. And for the upper lash line, I am going to line the eyes, but I'm not going to do a wing or anything. I'm just going to add a bit more of a definition to the upper lash line. Just like that, and then I just smudged it out with a clean brush. Lastly, I'm going to curl my eyelashes and apply my Tartlette tubing mascara. And this is the finished makeup look. I think that it turned out really nice. For just hooded eyes like mine, it's a little harder to get the exact look of Mary's, of course, but I mean, we can just do our best and have just a little bit of minimal makeup to enhance certain features, but overall to have like a clean, fresh, youthful face. I've heard that there's another movie coming out of Downton Abbey like years later, which is pretty exciting. So I just thought in honor of that, I would do a fun period piece before the movie comes out. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.